So hello you beautiful people, Annyeonhaseyo, Namaste and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of personal statement, and please go and watch part 1 and then come here. I'll really suggest. Also this is not eighth video, but yes, the part of seventh video, and herein I'll discuss how I improved my personal statement after receiving such a feedback from my teacher. And she's very she's such a sweetheart. Like now also she supports me, and she keeps motivating me, Garima, do it, Garima, do it. And also if I have any doubt related to anything, I ask her. Although when I was in the college, I did not study anything from her. We did not even know each other in the college, because she was in the Bachelor of Art department. She was an English teacher there, and I was a science student. So we did not have we did not have any interaction in the college. But yes, now she is my favorite. She is very very good. So after her feedback, after creating those blunders, I decided to correct it. Although I had very less time, but yes, I was very much confident about my personal statement, and I knew somewhere this is going to work for me. So I decided to correct it anyhow. And as I told you, very important tip is that your personal statement should sound very positive. It should be very positive. You can start your personal statement with a positive quote or line or thought or something which is somewhere related to your personal statement, somewhere related to your story, which you are going to mention later. So what I did is that I did a lot of editing. I postponed my final application from printing date, and I took proper time to edit my personal statement, and again my SOP. My SOP was also not very good. I also had sent her the copy of SOP, and I did not receive very good response. So I had to do everything from zero. I corrected it all, within 1 week. I took 1 week extra to correct it because I was not going to send it like that. And कोई भी नहीं करता यार. अगर कोई भी सिंसियर है, सीरियस है अपने एप्लीकेशन को लेके, तो वो क्यों नहीं करेगा. और भगवान की दया से, मैम की दया से अगर आपको वो नेगेटिव फीडबैक मिला, तो ऑफकोर्स आपको करेक्शन तो करनी चाहिए. आप ऐसे ही नहीं भेज सकते हो. आपके इतने पैसे लग रहे हैं, तो सिंसियर रहना, सीरियस रहना, और ऑफकोर्स अच्छा लिखना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. सो I corrected it within a week. Of course it required a lot of time. I used to wake up at night because my thoughts generally come at night. So I used to wake up till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. to correct those things. I used to delete, I used to edit, I used to write again. And I worked hard on it. I gave it time. And when after 1 week I completed all those things, I gave it to her, and she was really amazed. She really appreciated me, and she said, yes, I wanted something like this, and you have understood your job well, and you did a great job in so less time. I had mentioned 1 week here in my video, but yes, I took less time because I had not much time left to submit my application. Also there was my exams later, so I could not let all those things affect me. We'll discuss those questions, and as I stated in my previous video, that I will discuss those 5 questions. Like the first question was motivation for this program. Like, what are your thoughts while applying to this program? So you must write first of all, you need to write your course, your love for it, and the motivation. Your course, your love for it, and how beneficial it is for you to study that course in South Korea. And what I wrote in my motivation thing, like why I wanted to study there. I wrote about I wanted to do MBA. My thing was very clear. So I wrote like I love those marketing strategies of South Korea, especially the K-pop industry. Like and they earn from a lot of places. They have weavers to earn, they have concerts to earn, they have merches, then they have they have this brand ambassadorship. Then they have different packages for fans on weavers. So they earn from a lot of pages. They have they learn from a lot of places. They have YouTube. So I really loved those. Also I did mention that yes, LG and Samsung were those home appliances which are highly widely used in India, and I had those things at my place, at my home. There was many things related to South Korean appliances. So I wrote all those things, like how those things motivated me to study business in South Korean, and how those things motivated me to study there, and how these all present things are again motivating me. So I wrote everything related to my course, and how, everything. Suppose I have to write about K-pop and everything, so see, you must observe that I mentioned that yes, I liked K-pop, but yes, also I like K-pop because of the marketing strategy, because of the business ideas they put in there to earn, and because of the minds they put, because of the work they do in the K-pop industry. Not only the concerts alone are earning so much. So I wrote everything. I connected. Then there was skincare also, I mentioned the appliance industry also. So those are things where linked somewhere to my subjects, to my interest of study, to the management study which I wanted to do. So that is what I'm talking about. You should link everything and then write. As the question was asked in question number 3 is that tell about a person or a book or something which has inspired you to apply for this program, or apply for study this subject. So in my first paragraph, I wrote about a particular person who has inspired me a lot throughout this life, throughout my life, to study this management studies, and I wrote about him and how he inspired me in first paragraph. Also, I wrote about my early school days and my clear vision as a kid, like what I wanted as a person right after getting some senses, like coming into some senses. So first paragraph was all about that. Instead of second paragraph, I wrote like about a drastic change which happened in with me when I changed my school for 2 years. So I wrote like what affected me, and how badly it affected me. I wrote about that. I did write about bad experiences and happenings which affected me, but I wrote it in such a way that it sounded positive. How I wrote like how those bad experiences made me a better person, a better version of myself, what qualities and what type of growth mindset it gave me. So I wrote my personal statement, the second paragraph, like this, and it sounded very positive. Okay, how it helped me to grow and enhance my capacity of thinking. And I also wrote like this way I discovered a new quality of because of that bad experience. Okay, the third paragraph included about my college days, early college days, studies, and other qualities, extracurricular activities, and also the qualities and skill set which I developed, which was entirely needed for MBA program or management degree. In fourth paragraph, I included another stories from college, which was very less, I think 5 lines only, and. The fifth paragraph included my clear vision of the decision which I took to do MBA. I wrote about that MBA and how above linked stories, motivated me and gave me the confidence to do MBA, to pursue MBA, to pursue management, and how according to the decision of doing MBA, how my skill set developed. So I wrote about that. Okay, it was also not of very much lines, it was 5 to 6 lines. In sixth paragraph, I wrote about the corona and whole lot of tragedy which happened, and then how South Korea came into my life, how it affected me, how it influenced me, how Korean language influenced me a lot. Korean language is the one of the solo reason I got interested into Korea. The language is love for me. And so I also wrote special points about also in my personal statement. Here lies the biggest tip. I wrote in my personal statement like about my South Korean university, which I chose for the second time, which was my preference for the second time when I applied for GKS. So I wrote about that. I wrote about university, why I love that university, why I love the curriculum there, why I love the overall order of that university, management of that university. And you have to appreciate the university which you are going to apply. I am saying this to the university track applicants. You have to write that, right? You need to write about university, why you choose that university, what impressed you, what attracted you towards all the millions of all those universities present, why you're choosing that. Of course, the when people are going to read that, of course it will have a positive impact, and they will feel good that someone is appreciating my university. So like this, it was all done. In my seventh paragraph, again I wrote how GKS inspired me to apply for the second time, and how because of GKS I was able to do a lot of extra courses and community services. I wrote everything. So I wanted to, I'm very much eager to share my personal statement, but I can't because it includes some of my personal stories. But yes, I think I have given you a bit of idea how you can write and use your personal statement. You can write your life events or any story which inspired you. You can tell about your published paper or anything. I would also suggest you to write least about the things which are in your CV. Write more about your life, more about your achievements, and beyond those CV, beyond those skills mentioned in your CV. You can compare things and make your storytelling even more interesting. Comparison will again make your story very much interesting to read. Try showing them your sincerity, how much sincere you are for the scholarship, and remember to keep the font size 11 times New Roman size 11. And of course you can ask your trusted people to read your personal statement and give you the feedback. Okay, so that's all for my personal statement. I know maybe my video sounded a bit boring, but yes, I really request you to listen each bit of it, because I think I have shared everything which is required for you people. I have given you an entire whole idea. So all the very best. My next video will be on SOP, and until then, keep loving, keep supporting. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Stay healthy, wealthy, stay positive, stay creative, write a lot, edit a lot, make very much mistakes. And bye, Bora, hey, I purple you, all the best.